and if you're new, what up? So you guys, today I'm going to be doing my updated perfume dents in my collection. So I'm going to be showing you guys the perfumes that have the biggest dents in them in my collection. And I tried to keep it to perfumes that actually have a legitimate dent. I feel like if it's a 100 ml bottle and a quarter of it is used, that's definitely a dent, okay? But I wanted this to be a fun video where you guys can actually see like huge usage on these perfumes, especially because for a while I wasn't focusing on my perfumes. I wasn't using a lot of my perfumes, and now I just like revved up my usage, and I have been doing really, really well on putting dents in my scents. Hey, bars. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys the newest dents in my collection. I am getting in some new perfumes. Don't worry, you guys, that video will be coming. I will be doing a perfume haul / review / layering combos, like all of that in one. I will be doing that video, so just stay tuned for it. Just be patient because it's coming, okay? So if you guys want to see the newest dents in my perfume collection, just keep on watching. Okay, so this first one, I don't even know if y'all gonna be able to see it, but I gotta get the flashlight and I gotta hold it up with the flashlight. So can y'all see the liquid? The liquid is down to right here. So let me see, shake it up. Okay, y'all can see the liquid moving. It's down here, okay? This is Giorgio Armani Si Passione. And earlier in the spring, I was saying how this had been a go-to perfume for me. It was just so perfect for every day. It kind of had became my like spring signature scent because I was using it so much. This perfume is absolutely beautiful. It has the same DNA as Valentino Donna Born in Roma, which is why I love it so much. But there's something a little bit more soapy, shampooy, and fresh in this perfume. Like it stays fresh throughout the life of it. So in the first initial blast, it definitely smells fruity like Donna Born in Roma. It has that black currant, it has that pink pepper, it has some citrus notes, and then of course it also has the jasmine. So it stays very fresh, but very similar to Donna Born in Roma when you first spray it. But then as this dries down, even though this does have a woodsy vanilla base, just like Valentino, it doesn't get deep and sweet and sensual like Valentino. It kind of stays a little bit more fresh, but this is still to me a very pretty, perfumey, feminine vibe. I love this perfume so much. Clearly by the dent, this is a 50 ml bottle, and y'all, I was just loving it. I loved pairing this with a lot of different things. I started to get the pineapple note a little bit more in it as I wore it, but this perfume is beautiful, and I would 100% repurchase after it's gone because I literally have like a couple of uses left in this perfume, and I will definitely finish it off and go ahead and add it to my perfume empties for this year. This is beautiful. Giorgio Armani Si Passione. Oh, and I forgot to say it has a little bit of a powderiness to it when it dries down that Valentino also does not have. I think that's the heliotrope and the woodsiness together. It gives like a little bit of a powdery vibe, but still super pretty nonetheless. Okay, another perfume that I put a really big dent in when I first got it. Like, listen, y'all know I'm the gourmand girl. I'm the gourmand queen, okay? Give me a good gourmand and I'm happy, I'm satisfied. So when I finally got Choco Musk into my collection, I put a hurtin' on this fragrance. Y'all have been telling me for the longest that I needed this perfume, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna finally get it. And I got it last year around like the fall time. Y'all listen, okay, put a huge dent in her. This is a 50 ml bottle as well, and she's halfway gone pretty much. Like you can see, halfway gone. This is perfect, okay, because this is creamy milk chocolate. It's vanilla, like vanilla extract, and there's not too much powderiness in this perfume. I feel like a lot of the newer perfumes that's coming out that are supposed to be chocolatey, vanilla, they are too powdery for my liking. They have a little bit too much musk and not enough of like a sweet creaminess. I want that creaminess. Like as a gourmand lover, creaminess is always what I'm looking for in my gourmands. Yes, I can take a little bit of powderiness. I can, you know, deal with a little bit of a musky note, but majority of what I want is sweet, creamy thickness, like gourmand sweetness. And that is exactly what this is. It smells like creamy milk chocolate and vanilla mixed together. Absolute perfection. Nice and warm, but I feel like this one is not too warm, okay? It's just perfection. So yeah, nice little dent in Choco Musk by Rehab. Okay, and then y'all know I gotta mention my girl, all-time favorite perfume of life, period. Signature scent, Valentino Donna Born in Roma Intense. This is my signature scent, but for it to be my signature scent, I do not wear it every day. I do not wear it super often, if I'm being honest, because I just always want to use all of my other perfumes and not just stick to one. But this is the perfume that y'all know me by. This is the perfume that I always mention in any of my perfume videos. This is a 100 ml bottle and I've used about a quarter of it. So actually that might even be like a third, because if you're looking at it, like I've used that much. So then if I use that much again and then that much again, I probably use about a third of this perfume. Absolutely love it. And I'm not in any rush to use this fragrance. Like I said, it's my all-time favorite. So this is just from organic use. And I feel like when I have a perfume that I have a dent in that's from organic use, it's definitely a dent in my eyes. I know that if I actually focus on a perfume, I could probably get a 100 ml out in a couple of months. I can get a 30 ml out in a couple of weeks. So, you know what I'm saying? This is authentic, just genuine, organic type of use. So love Valentino, Donna, Born in Roma. Y'all know this is super, super deep, sweet, sexy. It's a more amped up version of the original. And a lot of people regard this one as being super jasmine heavy. And that's the intense factor that they get. But for me personally, on my skin, it is amped up on that vanilla and that amber. Like those are the two notes that I get the most. It still has that really pretty, bright, fruity opening, but that dies down pretty quick. And then you start to get just vanilla, amber, woodiness. It's just super mysterious and deep and sexy to me. This is just what I would always love to smell like. So I definitely put a nice little dent in this 100 ml bottle. Okay, this is one that was just recently on my perfume tray. So if you saw that, then you would have saw this fragrance. This one has a nice dent in it. This is Giorgio Armani Aqua di Joya. Yeah, like that dent, this thing is almost gone. It's like in the same category as Si Passione, but I like this perfume, but if I'm being honest, when I finish with it, I don't think that I'm going to repurchase. This is a really crisp, clean type of perfume. It has some lemon in the top notes. It has some mintiness. It smells like kind of a fresh out of the shower type of scent. It also has a brown sugar note, which there's not too much sweetness in this at all. So kind of disregard the brown sugar note because there's not a whole lot of sweetness in this. And then it also smells like an Ambroxy kind of woody dry down. I just wouldn't repurchase this. It was nice while I had it. I'm not a fresh scent type of girl. Y'all know that already. So for me to have this perfume in a 50 ml and for me to have gone through this much of it, I think that's saying a lot that this is a really nice, really good perfume. I just wouldn't repurchase it because I don't need it in my collection. I have other kind of like clean, crisp, fresh out of the shower type perfumes that I like more than this one. And as I spent more time with it, that's when I kind of realized that I wouldn't repurchase this one. So has a nice dent, wouldn't make it back into my collection. Another one from my perfume tray is Hilton Dazzle. This is a 50 ml bottle. And in that video, I was talking about how there's a line of demarcation right here. So that is where the perfume started when I first got it. And so I think I've used about half of this 50 ml bottle. I really enjoy this fragrance. This is a really nice syrupy cherry kind of scent. Can almost come off a little bit medicinal, cherry cough syrup to some people, but to me this is like a sparkling, like the name says, dazzling type of cherry scent. This definitely gives me like a perfumey perfume. Okay, like I feel like this is one that you would wear when you want to smell like you have on a perfume. So you could be going to a formal event, you could be going to a party or something, and you just want to smell like you have on a perfume. This is gonna do it for you because I feel like the combination of like the sour cherryness, the patchouli, the woods, and then that champagne note, it all gives like this party, nighttime, formal event, special occasion type of scent. So that is what this perfume gives me, and I really like it. And I really like the bottle too. I feel like the bottle is pretty unique. Okay, a couple of my layering fragrances. So this is Kayali Vanilla 28. I have not talked about her in a long time, but look at the color of my juice, you guys. Like this thing has been sitting and the juice is super duper dark because I remember when I first bought this, my juice was that light ambery color. And a lot of people were telling me that, you know, this perfume has to sit in order for it to get sweeter. And it's a lot better when, you know, the juice gets darker. And yes, it definitely has gotten sweeter, but it's still not my favorite vanilla type of perfume. The way that everyone described this when I went into buying this perfume, they made it seem like it was kind of what Choco Musk is. They made it seem like it was the most creamy, sweet, heavy, deep vanilla ever. And this is not. This is a floral vanilla. It definitely has some other makings, some other notes in there that makes it not a gourmand out of your kitchen extract vanilla. And if you don't know, there's no actual note of vanilla in this fragrance. It is vanilla orchid. So the other notes that are in this perfume is what give it the sweetness. So it has brown sugar, it has tonka bean, it has amber. So this is really and truly, it's an ambery floral fragrance because it also has jasmine in the top note that gives it kind of like this fresh take. So this one to me, I can kind of categorize this one as a complex vanilla because this one to me isn't like a straight up gourmand vanilla. It is linear. I will say that it is linear, but it's more of a complex vanilla because it's not a straight up gourmand fragrance. But in my opinion, this adds a little razzle dazzle to whatever you want to put it on top of. So if I was wearing a perfume that I felt like needed some more sweetness, I would definitely add this on top, and it just does wonders. And that is how I was able to put this nice little dent in it because I was using it as more of a layering agent, and that's how I will continue to use it. By the way, this is a 100 ml bottle, and I bought the 100 ml because again, I went off of the hype and what everyone was saying, and I just knew I was gonna love this. And it's not my favorite. Like, it's not my favorite vanilla, but this big old dent in a 100 ml bottle says a lot. So then we have Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere. This is also a layering buddy for me. And I got this one around the fall time of last year as well. So this is a 50 ml and it has like a little, you know, like a little small dent in it. But I feel like that is enough of a dent for this perfume because this is also a layering perfume for me. And it's a layering perfume for me because, again, this is Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere. So I'm expecting it to be super creamy, lactonic, have a nice warmth to it. And it's not exactly that. This is one of those powdery, musky scents that I was talking about earlier. So this one, it doesn't have like a breakdown of scent notes. It's linear all the way through. So all of the scent notes are on the same accord. This one has like that cashmere, musky, woody, powdery type of scent. To me, there's not really anything warm necessarily about this fragrance. It does give a little bit of a creamy lactonicness to it from the vanilla, but it's not like super, super creamy. It's not super, super warm. It's not super, super heavy. To me, this is more of a lighter, muskier, vanilla gourmand type of fragrance. So it's not super, super heavy, but that's why I use it to layer because I do think that this is really pretty on top of other things. Another perfume from my tray, which I'm actually currently using right now. This is Olympia, and this is the original, and my juice has turned a lot darker. This is not one of my favorites. I thought that I really liked this perfume at first, and then I just grew to not like it. This is so heavy on the white floral, salty, screechiness. Like, this is screechy in a way. I have found the perfect way to use this for the summertime. So this will be a summer perfume that I use and will be in constant rotation every single summer until I finish off the bottle, and then I won't repurchase it. But there's the dent that I have in it. This is a 50 ml. So I've kind of used like a third of this bottle as well. But yeah, this is a super like beachy, salty. It's not too heavy on the vanilla in my opinion, but it does have vanilla in there, but beachy, salty, white floral. So not my favorite, but it has a dent in it and I will keep using it. Pink Sugar, the OG, half of this is used. This will always be one of my favorites. This will always be another layering perfume, but she stands on her own for sure. I can definitely wear this perfume on its own and I never have to worry about its longevity. I never have to worry about who can smell it because this is one of the cheapest, longest lasting fragrances in my collection, and we all know what Pink Sugar smells like. It's a sugary cotton candy, burnt caramel, like heavy, deep, sweet scent. Seriously, it's caramel, it's vanilla, it's cotton candy, it's burnt sugar, like it's all of those. So she really don't need no explanation. But yeah, I got a dent in her because I love it. One of my all-time favorite perfumes. It will always be in my collection. That's my second bottle of it. Love it. And then the last two fragrances that I have to show you guys are both my Escada fragrances. These are both 50 ml. So we have Escada Turquoise Summer. This is one of my favorite perfumes of all time from Escada. I just have scent memories attached to this. This is the first perfume that I got from Escada, and when I smelled it, I just could not believe the scent. I was not into perfumes back then when I got this, so I just picked up a little travel size, and I had that travel size for years because I would only use it on special occasions. I think it was a rollerball too. I would only use it on special occasions, and this was my absolute favorite scent when I ran out of that rollerball and I started getting into perfumes. This was one of the first ones that I bought, and I just love it. I savor it. There's no need for me to run through it. So this one is also from just organic use, and I love it. This is a watery fruit bowl type of scent. The main note that you can smell in this one is that heavy melon. But this has all type of fruit notes in it. This has strawberry, pineapple, raspberry, peach, black currant. But honestly, you really smell the melon, and it's crazy because the melon is actually in the mid notes, and then all of the other fruits are like in the top notes. This also has a milk and caramel dry down. There is something soft and sweet about this in the dry down, but don't expect this to be like a milky caramel scent as soon as it dries down. It just has like a nice sweetness to it, almost like a candy sweetness to it. So love that. And then Escada Miami Blossom. I just put that dent in here when it was on my perfume tray because when I started, it was like up to here, and I said that I wanted to get it down to the word Escada, but I ended up getting it all the way down here to the middle of the pineapple. So that says a lot. I was spraying. This one, it's super beautiful. And it has the pineapple on it for a reason. This is a pineapple drink floral type of scent. Mostly what you smell in this is like a pineapple. It's almost like a pineapple daiquiri type scent. Like it's mixed in with something else. It's an alcoholic drink scent. And the pineapple is heavy, but it's mixed in with something else. And then you also get the beautiful florals that's in this. So it kind of takes on the vibe of you're at a tropical resort. You can smell like the flowers blowing in the breeze. And you also have like a fruity cocktail in your hand. That is the depiction of this fragrance, and that's what it is. So love that one. And yeah, you guys, those are all of the perfumes that I currently have like big major dents in my collection. I will keep doing this video as I get more and more fragrances that have dents in them. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below letting me know that you enjoyed it. If you're new, you should definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join the Fragrance and Beauty Army, as well as that bell notification so that you can be notified every single time that I upload a video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.